everyone, Game Trigger Studios here, and I have to just simply interrupt my regular content schedule to address the Nintendo Switch 2 situation, which, given their absurd pricing, is completely insane. In this economy, when our wages have not gone up, but they keep charging us more and more and more, just how did they even come up with these prices? As much as I would like to believe this is just an April Fool's joke gone wrong, but it seems all too real. Look at these prices. Just look at them. I'm trying to make it make sense, but it just does not indeed make any sense. There could be a million factors in play, but, well, I'm not willing to hear any specific excuses for a console that's not even half as powerful as the Xbox or the PlayStation. Okay, so we've got the specs over here. Sure, they've got a custom processor made by Nvidia. They have a LCD touchscreen, not an LED one, among many things. And then, it's nice of them to give us the audio jack, and you've got all these fancy schmancy sensors. And the battery capacity, well, it could have been longer, given the absolute state of technology. The fact that the Nintendo Switch 2 does not even have a 500 plus GB storage space around that mark, it just shows they want us to buy SD cards that just simply charge us a really high price at this point. When you've got games like Warzone, Genshin Impact, I don't know, Fortnite, that have no business being so enormous, I feel like 256 GB is practically nothing. Unless you're into those smaller games. Okay, so now moving on to the pricing aspect. These are the prices for the games and their accessories, alright. The takeaway here are just not the prices of the other accessories, which probably might not all be that great, and the Joy-Cons would still have their drift problem. It's the prices of the video games. What once used to be a $50 or a $60 thing, now they're easily $80 plus, rest assured. And some of them are not even physical games. Physical games cost you extra, by the way. And sometimes these quote-unquote physical games only come with a piece of cardboard in a plastic cover. And all you have to do is just type the code in and hit redeem. That's not what any person with half a functioning brain would call a physical game. You already pay a subscription to play online, basically. Something that Nintendo has also been doing, much like all the other gaming companies. And now we pay extra for a quote-unquote physical game that's not even all that physical. Yeah, you probably think this is broke behavior and I have to get my money up much like everyone else, but that's the problem. Prices go up. They charge a subscription for pretty much everything that once used to be a one-time purchase or used to be practically something you wouldn't have to pay for, and people's wages have not gone up to support that kind of a predatory lifestyle. I know I sound like I'm losing brain cells as I try to discuss this because I am. No way can I justify grabbing a Switch 2. Among my peers who are Nintendo fans, even they're backtracking on getting the Nintendo Switch 2, and they'll either be hanging on to their Nintendo Switch or their other classic consoles. What can I say? Gaming has practically become a rich man or a rich woman's hobby right about now. Paying these kinds of prices is not what anyone can do, especially if you come from a country where, well, you've got import duties and your currency is greatly devalued. Oh, speaking of import duties and tariffs, the Switch 2 pre-orders have been pulled by Nintendo in the USA because of the current ongoing tariff saga. They'll be back soon, but you'll be paying an extortionately high price. Let's see now. The tariff on Japan is a whopping 46%, so expect the Nintendo Switch 2, when it's back for pre-order, to be well over $600. And that is a best case scenario. And it's only going to get more expensive since this is an introductory price, so buckle up. Oh man, the guys in Madagascar clearly have it worse. A whopping 93% tariff on poor Madagascar, Whoever made these tariffs clearly does not like the move it. So, yeah, bottom line, everything's getting expensive. Whether it's fast food, video games, clothes, mobile phones, anything you can name. So here's the thing, I did this entire video extempore, which means without a script. It's only the footage the Xbox botched somehow, but how'd I do? If again you like my content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Game Trigger out.